everyone. In today's video I'll be doing a review on this, I think it's called a universal nut remover or something like that. And it states right here it will remove any nut, which hex nut, which is from 7 millimeters to 19 millimeters. And I have a nut remover set here, a hex nut remover set here. And from here, if you use a metric, it's 5 millimeters to 12 millimeters. This is 7 to 19, so this will enable me to take out bigger, I guess, nuts, hex nuts. And if you want to use the English, it's, let me see this, 3 1/16 inch to 7 1/16 inch for the big one here. Hex nut remover. I like this one because I don't have to carry around this entire set to remove a nut. I could just use this one piece right here to remove anything from 7 millimeters to 19 millimeters. So I use this to fill the gap for 19 millimeters, which I don't have in this set right here. I only have up to 12 millimeters. But I can't use this all the time, especially when I'm working on my car. I have to use, I need to use the set to remove some of the nuts in my car, hex nuts. And this is pretty useful in that if it's less, only if this is less than 7 millimeters, like if it goes down to like 5 millimeters, I have to use one of these. But for everything else I could use this, but sometimes I can't use this, especially when some of the pieces require you to use something smaller. Like for example, let me remove it. This is kind of hard to remove too. But let me try to remove it. Yeah, like that. So sometimes the space may not allow me to use this. So there may only be this much clearance here. So I will have to use something like this. This isn't always going to be ideal. But if there's a lot of space between where you can use the nut remover, it would work, but it doesn't always work. It's not always ideal. So I have both sets, but definitely this is something that's handy to have around. You could remove nuts with this, and the way this works is by having a bunch of springs in here, so it goes in, right? But then these things hold it in place, right? So you could kind of like use this to remove irregular shapes too, which may not be possible with this. It may be possible if it kind of like fits in there, you could use it, but this is a lot more useful. I don't know how long this is going to last. It didn't cost me very much, but this is a very interesting idea. So when I try to put my finger in here and try to twist it, yeah, it grips. It does grip. It's a very interesting little thing to have. It didn't cost very much. A set like this would probably cost you about anywhere from $18 to $20. Something like this may cost you anywhere from $4 to $7, so it might be something you want to take a look at. But this may not always be practical, especially when it's oversized. And you could take something out here. I think you could remove this. Try to do that. Yeah, like that. It came like this, as you can see. And there's this little thing here that helps hold it in place. Goes in just like that. You press it in and just push it in, and it just locks right in place. You could use it you'll need something like this to hook it in, put it in. it does, this thing is magnetic, so it does hold it. The magnet is remarkably strong here. So this is some of the tools that I have in my toolkit. I don't know if they sell larger diameters, because some of the nuts are bigger. But from 5 millimeters to 19 millimeters, I'm pretty much covered from this. If you're interested in getting one, I'll leave it in the video descriptions below. And thanks for watching.